If you're seeing this, you know where we are. Look, y'all, I know there are a lot of vehicles out there with really sexy booties, but I'm gonna have to add this one to the books, because look at this thing. If you're into pairs, this is the one right here. I mean, plus with the spoiler up there with the taillight in it, this color, and you know, these are caps, and like, you know, caps aren't great, but at the same time, like, these just work. Like, they just do. The entire picture of this car with those on there is just good. Like the hearts. The hearts are good. I've got an idea where these hearts should go, but I don't think they're gonna work on this one because the bolt pattern's different. They'd stick out with a spacer. It is what it is. But in here, we got the famous A-Toto unit that's going to replace this one. Now, this Eclipse unit is already really good, totally works, but the problem is it's trying to figure out where in Nagoya I am, and that's not going to fly. And I don't know if you guys know, but Japanese radios are on much lower megahertz frequencies than US radios, so I think they get up to about 91, which is great if I want to listen to NPR the whole way back, which is fine. But I'm going to need to listen to some tunes. I'm going to need to do some talking on the Bluetooth. So we're going to have to replace that. And then these lights are just normal bulbs. You can see it's kind of dusty up there, so we're going to have to clean that. So we're going to replace these with LEDs so that when I'm driving back to Milwaukee, we're going to be in a real good shape.
Mostly just moving things.
To kind of clean the whole thing up, make it a little.
It's like it's clean, but they're crossed.
Yeah, there's just a lot. It's absolute rat's nest in there.
I can't see the thing that I need to lock it on.
Opti test drive going down. Got the way before the fame spec going on. That car could be yours. It's for sale. All right, everyone, we have officially left the way before the fame garage here in New York City. We are on our way back to Milwaukee, and we've got some time ahead. But now, thanks to the A-Toto screen in there, we're gonna have Android Auto on the car the whole way. So this is about to be 14 hours of ultra kick-ass road trip.
In 1.5 miles, use the left 2 lanes to take exit 10 for Grand Central Parkway toward LaGuardia Airport, Robert F. Kennedy Bridge.
Well, we can get over there eventually, right? We got turn signals. They like them here in New York City, right? Yeah? Turn signals? So some major thanks this weekend, because it's been awesome. I mean, this has been an excellent trip. I knew I had high hopes for it. I knew it was going to be good, but you know, finally seeing exactly what it is and how it all worked out, I'm just thrilled. You know, big thanks to Way Before the Fame and Mindy Imports for helping out at the port, waiting for the Stagia pickup to happen, doing some Hot Wheels shopping and some lunch. You know, big shout out to Regular Car Reviews for hosting a really kick-ass little party over there. That was awesome. And major thanks to Way Before the Fame today for doing all the extra stuff, the A-Toto, the H4 LEDs, and extra accessories. It's awesome. So if you guys don't follow any of them, do immediately. put the links below because everyone needs that in their lives. K is the way. So here we go, kicking into a 14-hour road trip in a K car. That is probably the first example of this car in America. So into the unknown, people. First stop of the road trip back to Wisconsin. We have successfully navigated the George Washington Bridge traffic jam. We've made it through New Jersey. We're in Pennsylvania. And I was really curious, like, hey, what are we going to do? Where are we going to stop for lunch? Like, there's a lot of good options. But for my Northeastern folks, you know that I got to stop here when I see it. That's right. We're at our Friendlies. Let's go. What's up, Tiki fam? We have made it approximately 400 miles away from New York. Still got 530 something to go. Been at this about 6.5 hours, got about 8.5 left. So the Opti is doing great. And we're here somewhere in Pennsylvania. And it's getting late. Gotta check in with the family back home, make sure everything's going good. But yeah, what can I say? The Opti has been phenomenal. It's mostly kept up with traffic. I mean, obviously Eastern Pennsylvania is full of hills, so there's really not a whole lot I can do about that. But it's been sitting at 65 pretty much the whole time. Not a complaint in the world. It just looks good doing it. People are just giving us thumbs up the whole way. Every time I notice like someone slowing down next to me, just be like, ah, hey, yeah. It feels good. I mean, everyone wants to know what you're driving. Everyone wants to know what you're doing. It's an attention grabber when you just don't expect anything. You know, you're just driving. You know, it's so much more interesting to drive. It really is. There's just something about it that is more intense, more personable. Like, I don't really notice the time that goes by. I'm just enjoying the drive so much more. There's so much more attention. There's so much more just purpose to what it's all about. It's a lot more about driving, and it's a lot less about a destination. So that is something special. It's definitely something that I was hoping for, and it really underlines, you know, how special a K car really is, especially in America. Morning, Tiki fam. It is 6 a.m. It is 51 degrees, and it is cold and miserable and a little early, but you know what? We're gonna get out of here, and we are going to do our best to make it back to Milwaukee at a reasonable hour. It's like 7:20 right now, so yeah. We're still thugging it out in the Opti. We have just entered Ohio, so there's your update. We're still doing the thing. Everything's going great. Oil looks good, shifting good, so that's where we are. Yay. Hello, gorgeous. Want to keep going? Let's do this. You know, I've been out here for a while. We're about halfway through Ohio, and there is one demographic of people out here that respect and admire the K life a little bit more than others. And by a little bit more than others, I mean a lot more than others, and that's dudes in Subarus. So shout out to the Subi fam for loving the K, because if I see someone with a Subaru, I know there's like a 50-50 chance that they're going to start waving at me and, you know, smiling and thumbs upping. So Subaru crew, always out there looking at the K cars. Got to appreciate it. to a tank. And the tank is around 6.5 gallons. So if we divide that out, it's about 248 miles divided by 6.5. We're looking at like 37.5 on a bad, probably 41 on the good. So mid to high 30s is what it's looking like. And in my book, that's pretty good. Bright and sunny day. Had a little rain this morning. Car got a little wet, but you know what? These those H4 LEDs were carrying me through. Just doing great. Just a lot of driving now, so this is good because we're here to do a lot of driving. Very relaxing. Good time to take a deep breath and just let it all out. Chicago, we got traffic, but that's okay. It's a short one. There you have it, Tiki fam. We're back home with the Opti Club Sport. A 14.5-hour drive normally, 16 hours with the Opti. Did it perfectly. No complaints, no brakes. Just a couple of gas stops. But here we are. Back home. What a great car. And the best thing about this car is it's for sale. Could be yours. Hit me up.